Okay, what's good? It's your girl Queen Jones, aka Killer Queen T, aka Blackout T, aka my hair gonna be cut off half of this video, aka this video about to be super long, aka I got a story to tell y'all, aka my son about to irritate me, aka please don't make me have to edit this video. God, thank you. Last but not least, drop it down in the comments what it be about. So we about to speed read. So I went to the library, and I'm in the library, and I'm looking for books to read, and I see the urban books. I'm like, all right, whole collection of urban books. I'm like, all right, cool. That's not what I want. Whole selection of teen books. Also not what I want. Then it's like, what do you want?
In this book.
So then my brain was like, you could go with something that you used to, or you could try something new. But then I got to looking in the book, the new book. And I was like, "Oh, you don't really like books like this." But it's like you'll read it, you'll check it out.
But I got plastic on it.
But then I seen this book. It's a classic book. I read this book. I love this book. Everything in my book, but everything in my being. But it was so thicker than normal. So I was like, "Now this seemed like a book I read before, right?" We about to speak the graphic novel. I was mind boggled. It's okay. Okay. And I was so fucking happy. I'm so fucking thirsty. I'm about to check it out. The artwork is by Emily Carroll. Oh, that's another thing. So I was like, okay, so what? So I was looking for books that I wanted to speed read, right? But then I don't want to speed read no books that's already been speed read right off the fucking top. So I was like, okay, Stephen Hall. Okay, I can speed read him, but then I was looking at the books and I'm like, okay, I can speed read a cookbook, but then I'm like, that's on some hot shit. I didn't feel like cooking shit, but I felt like reading the cookbook. Y'all would have been looking at the screen like, what? I could have read a history book, but I'm not a history buff, and going in depth about that would have just had me out here looking really dumb. I was looking for an anime, but it's like, I don't really want to start a series, and it's missing books in the series, and yeah. Even though now I'm about to start a series, what about Sister Soldier? I know. Okay, here we go. We about to start. Office notes. I wrote the original speak in the late 90s, before the internet, before cell phones, and before the awesome phenomenon of graphic novels. I wrote it to deal with the depression and anxiety that had shadowed me since I was raped when I was 13 years old. I never dreamed that book would be published. I couldn't imagine that people would want to read it, or share it with friends, or teach it, or turn it into a movie. Excellent movie, by the way. But here we are, because life can be rewardingly wonderful sometimes. I watched the growth of graphic novels with excitement, and have long pondered how to transform the story, speaking to the graphic novel form. Girl, you giving me chills over here. Art and artistic expression play a significant part in Melvina Sorrell's transformation from traumatized victim to empowered survivor. It did. The story and the form seemed to have a natural fit, but only in the hands of the right artist. Emily Carroll is an artist. Her artwork combined with my story have created a new expression of what it feels like to have your voice stolen from you, the battle that must be endured to find it again, and the triumph of speaking up. Thank you so much, Emily, for sharing your talent and for all your hard work on this book. Thanks also to the generous editor, Joy Picaskin, and the fabulous art director, Andrew Android, for helping us blend words and the image to create magic. The entire Macmillan team has supported the novel, and now the graphic novel, with energy and passion that is very much appreciated. I reserve my deepest thanks for two groups. Okay, Laura House Anderson, you go, girl. We here for it. We is here for it. So everyone seeking their voice and reaching for their power. I'm so fucking thirsty. First, making period. Welcome to Merriweather. As we got a tree, got the chick standing outside. It's my first morning of high school. I have 7 new notebooks, a skirt I hate, and a stomach ache. Okay, the bus pulls up. She gets some. Somebody threw a ball at her head. This is what I'm dreading. Now we got a scene of the school. Kids standing under the flag. Kids going into school waving. Kids walking up. A school board member made them change the mascot. Trojan means condom, and that wasn't a strong abstinence message, he said. Better the devil you know than a Trojan you don't, I guess. My exile is worse than I thought. Girl, you exiled? I'm loving the pictures. I'm here for the motherfucking pictures. This is so fucking... I have the wrong hair, the wrong clothes, the wrong attitude. And I don't have anyone to sit with. I'm an outcast. Showing the different groups. Racer Broom, my ex-best friend. She shuffled through brownies with me. Taught me how to swim. Understood about my parents. If there's anyone in the galaxy I'm dying to tell what really happened, it's Rachel. And her first looking back like she want to be friends, but you know, I hate you. I'm not going to think about it. It was ugly, but it's over. And I'm not going to think about it. Sit! I'm Heather from Ohio. I'm new here. Are you? The first 10 lies they tell you in high school. We are here to help you. You will have enough time to get to your next class before the bell rings. The dress code will be enforced. No smoking is allowed on school grounds. Our football team will win the champion this year. We expect more of you here. Guidance counselors are always available to listen. Your schedule was created with your needs in mind. Your liker combination is private. These will be the years you look back on fondly. Yeah, I lied about that. Our teachers are the best. I can't tell if my English teacher pissed off her hairdresser or if morphing into a monarch butterfly. Oh my God. I call her hair woman. We are required to write in our journals every day. I write about how weird she is. We are studying American history for the 9th time in 9 years. We study Christopher Columbus in time for Columbus Day, and the Pilgrims in time for Thanksgiving. Every year they say we're going to make it all the way to the present, but we always get stuck in the Industrial Revolution. I got my eye on you, front row. Not seeing you again too. I bet he has PTSD from Vietnam or Iraq or one of those TV wars. Now he done moved her to the front. I feel like he picking on her. I thought a long time about how to deal with lunch. Brown bagging it. Humble testament to suburbia. A terminal gear. Insulated lunch bag. Hip way to save the planet. A sign of a helicopter mom. Buying was on the option. Daily special hamburgers. Sold out. Damn. Walking in the lunchroom. I can sit with Heather. Or I can crawl beneath a trash can. Or I could dump my lunch and walk out the door. And then just as she say she could dump her lunch, somebody throw something at her, hit her right in the chest and make her drop her lunch. Ha! So she run out after destroying. Where do you think you're going? It is easier not to say anything. Shut your trap. Butter your lip. Zip it. All that crap you hear about communication and expressing feelings is a lie. No one really wants to hear what you have to say. Art follows lunch like dreams follow nightmare. Welcome to the only class that will teach you how to survive. Welcome to art. Study the word on your paper. You spend the whole year learning how to turn that subject into art. Ugh. You're a sculptor. Scratch it, paper mache it, carve it, paint it, explore it in every possible way until you figure out how to make it say something and express an emotion. Speak to every person who looks at it. What's her word? Tree. Can I have another word? I learned how to draw trees in 1st grade. You just choose your destiny. You can't change that. Welcome to the journey. Yeah, we up in this joint. Ask for my Spanish teacher's babbles in Spanish, and then ask what she's saying. Oh, you have a migraine? You're gonna faint. Tap tap tap. She wants us to only speak Spanish in class. You're lost, but we don't understand Spanish. That's why we're here. You're pissed. Isn't that the whole point of school? A couple of smart kids pull the Spanish-English dictionary off the shelf. By the time the bell rings, they figure out she's saying something about exhausting the day with surprise. I feel the same way. Homework. I survived the next few weeks without a meltdown. I get bumped a lot in the halls, tripped. Accidentally shoved into lockers. A few times books are ripped out of my hands. I try not to dwell on this. It has to go away eventually. It's easier to get out the building without any hassle if I stay after and take the late bus home. My parents leave cash so I can order pizza when they work late. Our couch has two personalities. Melvina and Helen pepperoni and mushrooms. And no, sir, I never eat food on a good couch. Not ever. Click. By the time Dad walks in the door, everything looks the way he wants to see it. I vanish. My bed is sending out serious nap rays. Okay, she looks at the computer. She said she looks at the mirror. She got a nice little room. Homework is not an option. Just going back downstairs to the dad watching TV. Shipping rooms. I was gonna say she in the room sleep. Saw the mirror. I tried to draw my face in the tree for that stupid art project. Like a diary. She gets out of bed. She's going to the mirror. Two muddy circle eyes under dark dash eyebrows. Pig nostrils and a chewed up horror of a mouth. Damn, baby. I can't stop biting my lips. It's like my mouth belongs to someone I don't know. Because you holding stuff in that you want to say. You want to scream, you want to yell, you want to shout. She takes the mirror out, she goes to the closet, and she has that bad boy. And then she goes back to bed. Fist. Gym is humiliating. It should be illegal. Nicole used to be my friend, sort of. Must be a jock thing. If you're that strong, you don't care if people make comments about your boobs or butt. Nicole could do anything that involves a ball and a whistle. She shows potential, the gym teacher says. Coaches look at her and see state championships. If it weren't for her attitude, I could deal with this. My crappy gym locker, Heather geeking around me like a chipmunk on crack. The gym teacher acting like Nicole is a superhuman jock goddess. And she just weren't so friendly. She cheers on everyone. She doesn't brag. She's even nice to Heather. It'd be so much easier to hate her if she were a bitch. Friends. And show her in the bathroom to put it in context. Some girl enters. She say hi. Russia calls herself Rashi now. She hangs out with the foreign exchange students who names like Greta or Ingrid and face a stupid accent. I need to be cool. Cold even. Think winter. Think snow. How's it going? I don't want to be cool. I want to grab her by the throat and scream at her. You my best friend, and you can't just leave me. She didn't even bother to find out the truth. What kind of friend is that? She wants desperately to smoke, but she has asthma. Candy cigarettes will have to do. She took out a candy cigarette. I can't believe she was my best friend. Come in, CV. I pass my. I need an accessory friend, like a person that matches everything. Maybe then I wouldn't look so stupid. My journal entry for the day: exchange students are ruining our country. Heathering. Heather says we have to join the clubs that have the right people. We have to get involved. You have to be part of the school. That's what the popular kids do. What kind of calendar do you have on your phone? International Club is Monday, chorus is Wednesday, and tryouts for the musical are next Thursday. What do you want to do? Nothing. It all sounds stupid. You have to have goals, Mel. You won't get anywhere if you don't know where you want to go. I used to be like her, except that she's rich and her parents like each other. Come on, one goal. You have to have one. She thinks about it. My goal is to take a nap. I'm with her. Simple goals. Borrow. He's after my homework, which I sort of didn't do again. Sorrow! I had for the senior wing, when no freshman has gone before. Sorrow! She's in the senior wing. She dodges. She's in the closet. Did we just find us a hideout spot? Click. It's dirty. The janitors have a shiny new supply closet and lounge by the loading dock. They don't use this place anymore. It has potential. What I tell you? The next day, I steal a pad of lay passes from Hairwoman's desk. Devils destroyed. When they let us out of algebra to attend the pep rally, my plan was to sneak down to my secret closet and to do some more cleaning. Heather has other plans. This is so exciting! Our first pep rally! She is bursting with merry waves of pride. Our perk and prep and purple. I bet the freshman class has the most spirit, don't you? Do you think our team will win tonight? They kind of suck, but we'll get them fired up, right, Mel? Her enthusiasm makes me itch, but it won't kill me to go to the rally. At least I have someone to sit with. We can sit with these guys. They work with me on the newspaper. We have a newspaper. The Merryweather chilies confuse me. It has to be a miracle, right? How else could they sleep with the football team on Saturday night and be reincarnated as virginal goddesses every Monday? If I ever form my own clan, we would be the anti-cheerleaders. We will wander under the bleachers and commit wild acts of mayhem. Tap, tap. Are you Melinda Sereno? The girl who called the cops to bust Kenny's party? The air in our section of the bleachers freezes. Everybody looking at her like, is that you, shorty? Head snapping my direction with the sound of 100 paparazzi camera shutters. My brother got arrested at that party, and then was fired from the grocery store because of the arrest and lost his scholarship. You ruined college for him, asshole. Bitch. You screwed up everyone. My throat squeezes shut, like two hands are wrapped around my windpipe. Settle down and take your seats. I can't tell them what really happened. I can't even look at them myself. Breathe, breathe, breathe. She having a fucking panic attack and motherfuckers in this bitch going hard. She didn't have this her having a panic attack and everybody. Mayweather! Woo woo! Mayweather! Go cheerleaders! Go cheerleaders! Go! Shake them little booties! Shake them little booties! That's what's going on in the background. And she just. Then somebody came back and shoved her. Not sorry. Why? The opposite of inspiration is expiration. Ever since the pep rally, I've been painting trees that have been hit by lightning. I try to make them look almost dead. The teacher see her. I'm starting to hate this. I can see that. Is anyone unhappy with their assignment? Lots of hands go up. I'm afraid of clowns. I had to get in therapy. I thought I went to the circus. Boys and girls, why can't I draw kittens and rainbows? Kilo, Moet, O'Keefe, Pollock, Pascal, Dolly. They did not complain about their subjects. They mined them for the deep themes of assistance. Of course, they didn't have a school board forcing them to paint with both hands tied behind their backs. Grown. They had patrons who understood the need for basic things like paper and paint. The school board has eliminated his supply budget, telling him to make do with what he has left from last year. As he rants on, kids start to fall asleep. Yarn. Zzz. It's warm in here and the paint fumes are strong. Hopeless. She's still over there struggling to draw a tree. Acting. Heather really wanted me to spend Columbus Day at her house. Ding dong. Instead of sleeping in until 2 p.m. and eating a box of cereal like I had planned. Yarn. I forgot that her mother would be here. She doesn't like me much. Her mother answered the door all smug. I try to find the right expression to avoid having to talk. This works on teachers. And this is when they ask if I have an answer. Shake, shake. When my parents asked me how school went, shrug. When people whisper and point at me in the halls, I wave to imaginary friends. They over there whispering and pointing, and she just like, Jenny, I'm coming. Hi, Jenny, down the hall. Like, wow. If I drop out of high school, I could get a job as a meme at a theme park or something. The room screams Heather. My room doesn't even whisper my name. Why wouldn't they let us in? She's freaking out because we didn't get any parts in the musical. She thinks it's a conspiracy against freshmen. I think she's been breathing in too much hair spray. They won't let us in because we're nobody. She decides she wants to just throw a tantrum, so she just started randomly throwing stuff. What did you do to her? Kick, kick, kick. They won't let us in. So unfair. That's basically what she was doing. My parents make threatening noises, turning dinner into badly acted performance art. Tried to put one over on us, did you? When were you going to tell us about all the tests you failed? But you don't understand. Cut the crap. You listen to me, young lady. You get those grades up or you're grounded. Hear me? Get them up. We just want you to do your best. You tested so well, dear. We know your best is much better than this. Look at me, Melinda. I said, look at me. I would be giving a head damn glance too. Like, damn, why is you doing this much? She uses the just voice, the voice that means business. When I was a child, that voice made me pee my pants. It takes more to scare me now. Ski. And then she stormed off from the table, and they still there arguing. This is your fucking fault. I told you to let me handle this. No. You always scream and raise your voice. We can't be doing that. I told you that. I told you. Just let me handle it. Let me talk to her. You don't know how to communicate. Student divided by confusion equal algebra. Okay. Mr. Statement talks about algebra the way some guys talk about their cars. Ask him why algebra, and he launches into 1,001 reasons. Melinda, for what value of the constant k does coordinate equation x2 plus 2x equal a negative 2k have to distance real solutions? Rachel, for Halloween she's going out with the exchange students and then to a party. That's all she talks about in class. I'll be lucky to get an invitation to my own funeral with my reputation. If I try hard enough, maybe I could gobble up my whole head and disappear. Because you most definitely biting the shit out of that bottom lip. You might... Can you eat your face at this point? Because it's bleeding. Halloween. Why don't you ever see a kid dressed up like a groom on Halloween? Trick or treat! Oh, what do we have here? Last year I kind of dressed up as witches on warm, wicked evening. The wind kicked up, screaming clouds all over the surface of the full moon. We raced through the night, a clan of untouchable witches who could cast spells, turn people into frogs, punish evil, and reward the good. At midnight, we looked into the future. It's 4 of them. I couldn't see anything. Oh, that's why you're so lonely now. Name. Melina? No Melina? No Elena? They call me No Lena for the rest of the period. Maybe I was abducted by aliens the night of that party. They created a fake Earth and a fake high school so they could study me and my reactions. This theory explains so much, doesn't it? Aliens have a sick sense of humor. The Marthas. Heather is a freshman member of the Martha clan, on probation until she proves herself. This is part of her strategy to make a place for herself at school. Marthas are big on helping and looking good while doing it. It's an expensive clan to run with. I can't run with it. Your clothes have to be cutting edge and Instagram worthy. Heather's first Martha project is to decorate the faculty lodge with a Thanksgiving theme. I always wonder what the teacher's lounge looks like, so I let her nag me into helping her. Yeah, because we're nosy. Would it have sleeping pods for teachers desperate for a nap? A butler? Comfortable leather chairs and a widescreen TV with premium cable channels? No. A black ops computer that has all the secret files on the students? No. Hardly. The truth is a small green room with dirty windows and the faint smell of cigarette smoke. Mel, can you believe they're letting me join? I was getting ready to beg my parents to send me to boarding school. But now I have friends. And you, of course. It's just perfect. They come in with the cupcakes. They're looking around. Looking out. She was just picking up some homework she missed. And then she pushes out. Who is that girl? A friend, sort of. She's creepy. What's wrong with her mouth? It looks like she has a disease or something. I know, right? Really? She just bite her lip a lot. The salt in my tears feels good when it stings my lip. I washed my face until there was nothing left of it. No eyes, no mouth, nose, no mouth. A slick nothing. I know, huh? Laughing with them and not acting like your friend, that really hurt your feelings. I know, girl. I know. All right. So now we about to go on to it. We go out into the bathrooms. He in the hallway talking to a girl. It goes to Merriweather. It is my nightmare. Ooh, and he's got to be cute. I can't wake up. I need to hide. Girl, run. He sees you. He's coming. Hell to the no. Good thing my lips are stitched together or I puke. First semester work report card. Plays nice B, lunch D, clothes C, Spanish C, algebra C plus, social studies C, biology B, English C, gym C plus, art A. I cannot fucking believe that motherfucker had the audacity to be trying to fucking smirk at us and shit and wink at us. Ooh! Second market period. We are no longer the Blue Devils because parents started sent the wrong identity message to their precious babies. Buccaneers, pirates support violence and discrimination against women. Shoemakers, what? Grofers, aren't those the people who bring the boss coffee? I think overbearing, androcentric patriarchs would be perfect, but I don't mention it. Vote for a new mascot. Bees, useful to agriculture, painful to cross. Icebergs, in honor of our festival winter weather. Hilltoppers, because our school is on a hill. And wombats, because no one knows what they are. Who are we and why? The school board banned one of Maya Angelou's books, so the librarian had to take down a poster. I fished it out the trash. She must be a great writer if the school board is scared of her. They did good on that picture too. I'm just gonna point that out. I do little work every day. It's like building a fort. I figured Maya would like it if I read it here. It's getting harder to talk. My throat is always sore. My lips squirrel like I have some kind of spotted laryngitis. I know I messed up. I want to confess everything. Hand over the guilt and mistaken anger to someone else. There was a beast in my gut, scraping away at the inside of my ribs because it wants you to tell what happened. Even if I dump the memory, it will stay with me, staining me. My closet is a good thing, a quiet place that keeps me hold all those thoughts inside my head where no one can hear them. Job day. Job day starts with a test of our desires and dreams, just in case we forgot that. We are here to get a good foundation so we can go to college, live up to our potential, get a job, live happily ever after, and go to Disney World. Do I prefer to spend time with a large group of people? B, prefer to spend time with a small group of close friends? C, prefer to spend time with family? Or D, prefer to spend time alone? Am I A, a helper, B, a doer, C, a planner, C, a dreamer? 200 questions later, I get my results. Your results lead to the following career paths: forgery, firefighting, communications, and mortuary science. A nurse. This is the best. I'll be a candy stripper at the hospital this summer. You could do it with me. I'll study harder in biology and go to SUNY and get my RN. It'd be such a relief to have a plan. I don't know what I'm doing in the next 5 minutes, and she has the next 10 years figured out. Before I think of a career path, I have to figure out how to survive 9th grade. First Amendment. My family has been in this country for over 200 years. We built this place, fought in every war from the first one to the last one, paid taxes and voted. Will this be on the test? So tell me why my son can't get a job. I'll tell you why. Reverse discrimination. Or maybe they know what a jerk his dad is. Oh, it's about to be a student standing up. He's a color student. Mr. Pecorisis, take your seat. This is a debate. I have an opinion. I decide who talks in here. You can't stop at a debate just because you're not winning. Watch me. The Constitution does not recognize different classes of citizenship based on the number of generations your family has lived here. As a citizen and a student, I am protesting the tone of this lesson as racist, intolerant, and a xenophobic. David Pesseris, my lab partner, is so smart that he makes teachers uncomfortable. Sit your butt in that chair and watch your mouth. I try to get a debate going, and you people turn and into a race thing. Sit down, or you going to the principal. He looks at the flag. He picked up his book bag. He walked out of this class. I need to study David Petrus. His actions speak louder than words. I never heard a more elegant silence. Give thanks. Yarn. Have you been up all night? What about Thanksgiving? Oh, damn. The turkey's still in the freezer. My normally harried rush mother turns into a strung out retail junkie during the holidays. If our store doesn't sell 1 billion shirts and 10 million pairs of pants on Black Friday, the world will end. The goals she sets are totally unrealistic, but she can't help herself. It's like watching someone caught in an electric fence, twitching and squirming. Cooking Thanksgiving dinner is like a holy obligation to her, part of what makes her a wife and a mother. My family doesn't talk much, and we have nothing in common. But if my mom cooks a decent turkey, she believes we'll magically be a family for 1 more year. Yeah, so she cooked the bird with a bag of guts inside it. I guess this is process. Stab, stab, stab. Yarn. They both standing there looking at the mom now. How is she? It's Thanksgiving. I'll get some donuts. We got 10 pounds turkey iceberg. A turkey bird. What do you mean the price breaks over the soup rack? This is an emergency at the store, and our family dinner has become the Titanic. How long's the dinner? She in the kitchen fuming. Like, what the fuck you mean? I don't like it when Dad bums around the house on holidays. Wave. We're eating donuts. Munch. What do I look like? Do you really want me to answer that? The argument that has been simmering all day finally starts to boil. It has. Because he most definitely been in there eating donuts, talking so, when dinner ready? And she just been in the kitchen ready to blow. Like, what the fuck you mean when dinner ready? You ain't doing shit but eating and making a fucking mess, you big ass hoe. So now they arguing. So she on the phone. She come down now. He said it would take too long to thaw. Not you. No, not you, Ted. Oh, my God. Call the plumber and say we'll pay anything. I'm on my way right now. Just like days gone by right, Melly. Fellow goes out into the woods and bring home dinner. I got this. Why don't you do some homework? Maybe some extra credit. Something to pull up those grades. Since he gripes about the way Mom handled Thanksgiving, he has to prove he can do a better job. Ta-da! It's supposed to be turkey soup. I don't know what happened. Carver pizza. I'll get rid of it. I order extra large, double cheese, double mushroom. Dad buries the soup in our backyard. Next side, Dad Beagle, Ariel. Wishbone. You're on fire. I can see it in your eyes. You can? Okay, take a short break from your trees. Be the bird. Sacrifice to the abandoned family.